Welcome to the Willie Taggart era at Oregon. From 1 yard in, Brooks James will bring it out. Gets a block at the 20. Cuts to his right. Tony Brooks James. All the way. ...101 yards. So far, so good.
You want to do something? How about take the opening kick of 2017 for a house call? Are you kidding me? They want to get rid of that taste so bad that it happened from jump.
With Royce Freeman behind him, the most accomplished active running back in college football. He slides through one, he gets through two, and he rolls out across to the 40-yard line. 14 yards on the first touch of the season for Freeman.
Up for the Heisman as a downhill running back.
To the air on second down. A lofted ball far sideline. Breland makes the catch with a flag down. Jacob Breland, a redshirt sophomore tight end. Thunderbirds show blitz. Herbert throws behind it. Throws behind Breland. No problem. Touchdown. Ducks. Breland was Herbert's favorite target all spring. It continues into the fall.
Watch the eyes of Justin Herbert. Okay, fake the zone read. Eyes always downfield. Second reaction type play. Incredible adjustment by his tight end. And one exclamation point to it. 4.
Ducks showing blitz from the corner. Here's a throw over the top. And it's picked. Ugo Chuka Amadi. With a flag down late, he's tackled inside the 10. The pick should stand in the field to open his sophomore campaign. Hands off Freeman, gets out of his end zone, gets through traffic. Freeman dragged down at the 30. The NCAA's leading active rusher, better than 4,000 career yards on the ground.
Well, you don't see that formation a lot. It's a pistol, it's I formation. Back in the day when Willie Taggart was at Stanford, the only difference is the quarterback was under.
James split out in the slot to his right. He's the motion man. Play action. Herbert gets out to his right, and he can scramble. Out of bounds with a first down.
He said, look, this is a downhill team. We're going to play with power.
Downhill into the end zone. Kenai Benoit caps another Ducks drive.
You know, a lot of times, this offensive line in the past, it's almost kind of been playing basketball where you put a body on a body. You say, hey, running back, find your crease. They've been attacking people right down the middle of their shoulder pads, right down the middle of their jersey. A couple runs on that last of the Ducks has been extremely efficient.
Tyler throws his slant and drilled immediately as the ball arrived. McCoy Hill, the tight end. First chance to talk about Troy Dye. UO's defensive MVP from last year, moves from outside to inside in the 3-4.
Well, the biggest difference is when you get inside, there's so many different keys for a linebacker. So the minute you see an offensive lineman block down like he did, your eyes in
the center of this Jim Leavitt defense. Four-man rush, and they get home. The Ducks are off the field with a sack on third down. Jonah Moy leads the way. Freeman gets the first touch, and he gets the edge, and he's got a first down. Third down 5. Swallowed up, nowhere to go. The Ducks defense covers a turnover. Jalen Jelks.
It's just a different type of focus that happens.
Third down 5, pressure coming. A throw complete, ball popped out. Dye has it for the Ducks. An Oregon program that has dominated the turnover battle since 2010 carries it into a new era with their first turnover here.
You'll see A.J. Hotchkiss drives on the ball, perfect, clinic worthy. Put a hat on a hat, put your hand on the ball, pops it up.
Freeman the lone back. He gets the carry. He gets the call, and he gets the touchdown. College football's active rushing touchdown leader has 45 and counting as a senior.
He looks like he's playing at a different speed. It's like when you're playing Xbox and you just hit that burst button. I mean, he is already.
4th down 1. Tyler, nowhere to go. Tracked down from behind, Justin Hollins. And the Ducks will take over at midfield.
Let's remember that this defense, they've shifted their style of fronts. Last year, a lot was talked about having a 4-3 front. You'll see Hollins at the bottom of your screen, and this is all effort right here. She's pushing and pushing and pushing, and that's what defensive line is, JB. How much do you love it? Can you compete and keep going relentless? Because when you're going and you're just pushing the edge, that's when all the other layers of the defense are flying from inside out. That's probably the most impressive.
The next opponent is Mike Riley and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. There goes Benoit. Down the seam into the end zone. 29 yards for Benoit. And speaking of Nebraska, he had his first career 100-yard game with a touchdown against him last season.
Calling plays is all about setting up the defense. The previous snap, it's a quarterback run. That snap, it's a zone read. Is the quarterback going to keep it? Is he going to hand it? You'll see it. Just because he does that, he freezes those outside defenders right there, and all of a sudden there's a crease, and away Oregon goes to the end zone.
So from across midfield, here's 1st down. Herbert delivers. Catch is made. Nelson on the move. And lassoed inside the 25. 3-time All Pac-12. Honorable mention last season, Charles Nelson.
It's on rhythm. You know, you say that about the quarterback position all the time. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ball out. Great rhythm. Chance Beerson walk all the way out.
Freeman got a lane. Touchdown. Ducks. '23rd career 100-yard rushing game for Rolls-Royce Freeman, and his 4th consecutive dating back to last year.
Numbers below, perfect.
You draw him up, he catches for 10. Herbert feeling the pressure from his right, gets it out to Freeman left. 2 missed tackles as he spills for another set of downs for the Ducks. The Ducks up on the 13, 1st and 10. Take the handoff to Lovett, give it to Freeman, and he rides it into the end zone for another score. Design and execution by this Oregon offense.
Another tight end, you'll see him flashing your screen. 87, Ryan Bay, he pulls. Royce Freeman follows that big tight end. Easy run for him, and again.
Ducks football as we resume. 9:17 to go. 3rd quarter. Herbert with all day. Launches downfield. Behind the defense. The catch is made by Nelson. 1st and goal inside the 5. A clean 50 through the air. Herbert to Nelson. Fly sweep. Oh, he hit the brakes. Did he find the end zone? He did. Nelson crosses the goal line for the score.
Hit the brake, get the ball across the plane. And a really nice tackle.
Only 2 down linemen. They throw down the line low. Catch made, but Landon Neeson is collar, and it's 4th down.
Nice grab by Neeson, but the trigger of Billy Gibson, it's impressive. I mean, he's a dynamic athlete. I mean, the young players here, JB, they're big time. I really phenomenal.
1st down from inside the 40. Herbert moves the pocket, throws inside the 10, and it's caught with a flag down. Johnny Johnson III for 37 yards. coaching staff telling us he's been on fire the last couple of weeks. The light has really come on.
Johnny Johnson, a dynamic athlete. He does so many unique elements. Comes out of Chandler High School. He's cultivated so many players in the Pac-12 conference. And you're right, JB. Early on in training camp, had the drops. A lot of receivers do because now.
See if Freeman and Herbert can punch it in. Angle from the 1 over the pile. Make it 4 for Royce Freeman in the opener. Second down and the full chance. 5 receiver look. Tyler flushed, and he ran into dive. Well, he may be playing inside, but he can still go sideline to sideline with the best of them.
He can fly. I mean, his closing speed is next level. You're going to let this play run. I'll pause about halfway through and just kind of circle Troy Dye, and you'll kind of see his speed, his ability to get. Just pause it right there for a second. Watch him right now just burst to that point. That, to me, is next level. He just looks different on tape. He looks different physically.
15 minutes back on the clock. Here we go. It's a solid run. Kenai Benoit weaving down the near sideline. And he's inside the 40.
From this community. He and, as you referenced, the starting quarterback.
Look at the vision of Benoit. One more cut to the outside. And he finds Peter. No, just down inside the 1. Oh, he deserved it with those last 2 runs. Give him 35 instead.
Well, keep him in and give him the rock right here. But what patience. What patience. Set my block, trust my O-line. Up, cut backside, put my foot in the ground. And let me show you that little burst that I got.
First and goal. Back to Benoit. And he's in.
Great patience, great vision, offensive line getting extremely physical.
For second down. Blitz from the corner. And down he goes. Amadi got there for another Duck sack.
I mean, again, this is when you have so much fun. This front 7 is having a blast because of the pressure up the middle from guys like team captain to provide the competitive depth necessary.
Swallen gets out of it, but not for long. Backside pursuit. Mondu gets a sack on 3rd down and long.
You know, a big hidden takeaway for me in this ball game is that they're keeping their starters in. You know, Henry Mondu's a team captain, and he's working, and he's working, and he's working, regardless of what the scores. There's 70 points on the scoreboard, and he's playing.
7-yard field goal attempts from the right hash. It's blocked. The Ducks need to just get away from it. Was it Jelks?
And you're looking at Taylor Alley, and then more specifically, Marcus Arroyo, the quarterback's coach.
How about that throwback? Brooks James with nothing but twilight inside the 30. Keep that thought going, Yogi, because it's a good one.
But what a play, too, by Taylor Alley. You know, the standard set, calmness in the pocket, and it's taught from the quarterback's coach, Marcus Arroyo. Marcus Arroyo also started as a freshman when he was at San Jose State. He's got an incredible career, buddy, because there was such a bad taste after last season's record and how it finished. Obviously, the change in coaching staff that needs to come in and build the morale before he to build the X's and O's.
Alley dances in.